Pascal Santra is a nomadic entrepreneur. Always on the lookout for new ideas and partners, this Frenchman has just created a company called Ergo in Cambridge in the United Kingdom. But instead of turning to banks that no longer give out loans or do so at high rates, he went looking for a partner to take charge of the development and commercialization of his leading product, a mobile terminal with touchscreen.
Je cherchais des partenaires pour développer des applications spécifiques à des marchés spécifiques, par exemple le marché médical. Et j'ai trouvé cette société en Espagne, Flolab, qui avait déjà en développement un logiciel pour ce marché-là.
To find his partner, Pascal contacted a local branch of the Enterprise Europe network, one of 570 offices in the EU and beyond. The network, set up by the European Commission in 2008, provides advice and services to SMEs. In Cambridge, Hendrik Pavel helps businesses in the region to find partners and enter new markets, tapping into the network's powerful database, which contains profiles of thousands of potential business partners.
That is something that the various regions and the hubs and offices of the network exploit very frequently. They mirror the database on their websites.
The network also organises more than 12,000 events for businesses, such as brokerage events, a sort of speed dating for business people looking for new partners.
They had organized for me to attend the GSM 3G conference in Barcelona, and they paid for it, actually. And there was some kind of a brokerage event where we could meet different companies.
In Barcelona, the meetings were organised by Marc Gracia, a member of the Catalan branch of the Enterprise Europe network. By coincidence, Hendrik knows him well. In 2005, Marc spent 6 months in Cambridge on a staff exchange programme.
Hello, good morning. Could I speak to Hendrik, please? Una llamada rápida a una persona a la que conoces y siempre la conversación es mucho más fluida y ella sabe cómo trabajas, etc. Bueno, realmente en este caso es llamar a un amigo.
This connection helped smooth the way for Pascal Santra and his new partner, Federico de Gisbert. Pascal was looking for someone to distribute his mobile terminals in Spain, and Federico wanted to sell his medical software.
El producto al final es un servicio de asistencia domiciliaria, de telemedicina domiciliaria, donde una persona con una serie de limitaciones, suele ser gente mayor, gente con enfermedades crónicas, tiene acceso a un sistema de información en conexión con un doctor con el cual se comunica.
The terminal is being tested in hospitals, but it's also used by individuals, including Federico's own grandmother.
¿Te aprieta? Entonces el médico podría ver cada día las mediciones que te haces la tensión. Entonces un día voy a decirte: Tomasita, que estás a 95, deja de bailar. ¿Sabes?
Sí, pues creo que está muy bien esto.
¿Es que está bien?
Sí.
Though the product is now near its launch, Marc continues to support Federico, following each phase of the project.
Bueno, la cuestión es que lo tenemos acabado, ¿vale? Esto se entrega al cliente la semana que viene.
Poco a poco, al cabo de los años, vas conociendo a la gente.
Y luego siempre te hace creer que tú eres especial. Oye, para ti he encontrado, ¿no? Entonces, claro, dices: hombre, Marc, gracias, vamos a ver. Para nosotros, Marc es un socio, porque en el fondo lo que nos permite es, cuando nosotros detectamos y hacemos antena de conocer eventos, sitios, misiones comerciales, es el que nos facilita a empresas pequeñas como nosotros el poder llegar allí.
Hasta cargan.
Federico also remains in regular contact with his new partner, but from a distance.
Pascal, how is it going?
Yes, it's running fine. I wanted to know how your customers are doing these days. Have you got any news and any progress?
With Hendrik's help, Pascal is now looking for new opportunities to broaden his market further. This first success has given him confidence.
Yeah.
Enterprise Europe Network is a success too. Since its launch in February 2008, it's already provided information and services to nearly 2.5 million SMEs. Another country, another industry, another entrepreneur. Dr. Peter Krost has set up his business in Kiel, a small German town on the edge of the Baltic Sea. The biologist is head of a small company of 12 people and specializes in growing algae. He and his partner use extracts from this marine plant to make cosmetics.
Die Besonderheit der Creme Ocean Well sind die Algenextrakte und auch das Meerwasser, was in den Cremes ist. Sie sind pflegend für die Haut, die Meeresmineralien sind feuchtigkeitsspendend. Es ist also eine ganz natürliche Biokosmetik aus dem Meer.
Das Algenfarming haben wir im Jahr 2000 oder schon vorher, ich glaube im Jahr 1999 begonnen. Denn wir wollten eine Form der Aquakultur entwickeln, die umweltverträglich ist und die dennoch auch ein vermarktungsfähiges und gutes Produkt hervorbringt.
But until very recently, organic aquaculture was not recognized as such. That's why the algae, even if it's grown completely naturally as here, can't be labeled as organic. To fill this gap, Dr. Krost launched an ambitious project. His goal was to develop a method to create ecological certification for products from sustainable and organic aquaculture.
In Sachen Nährstoffverhältnisse, in Sachen Schadstoffe im Wasser und dergleichen, die fließen natürlich ein in unsere Kriterien und in unser System der Bewertung von Aquakulturprodukten im Rahmen des ECOSMA-Projektes.
ECOSMA is today financed in part by the European Commission through the Life Plus funding programme and in part by the regional government. Without the advice of the Enterprise Europe Network in Kiel, Dr. Krost would not have tried to apply for the funding.
Das ist nicht ganz einfach, so einen EU-Projektantrag auszufüllen. Es ist sogar sehr aufwendig und man kann relativ viel falsch machen.
Guten Tag, Frau Pankmann.
Guten Tag, Herr Krost.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, Herr Krost.
He will receive from the Commission 50% of his budget. That's nearly about 500,000 euro.
So this is quite a big deal for him because he applied before and was not successful, and now he got his positive experience, and therefore it's very important for us to tell other companies in the region about this case. As well, we are the motivator for them not to give up.
Around 400 kilometers from there in the Polish town of Szczecin, Katarzyna Meczynska is also working for the Enterprise Europe Network, giving advice to local businesses, searching for partners and identifying suitable European programs. Recently, she was able to help a young entrepreneur secure structural funding for his business.
Within this program, an activity for a business was provided for entrepreneurs, and he succeeded with his application by receiving more than 20,000 euros.
Thanks to this, Gregor Kozak was able to hire 2 new employees. He's also developed a news website.
Znaczy cały projekt to była realizacja, inaczej rozwój mikroprzedsiębiorstwa z położeniem nacisku na realizację portalu informacyjnego, gdzie osoby, które tworzą informacje, to użytkownicy.
And the advice of the Enterprise Europe Network does not stop once the funding has been granted. Its experts keep in touch with entrepreneurs and help them grow their businesses.
Mr. Kozak about promoting his company abroad, and I will come to him and we will somehow try to make a profile of his company to promote it abroad via our services.
So it will be like another stage of our support to the company.
Like a canvas woven around Europe, Enterprise Europe Network has branches in 44 countries and is supported by 570 partner organisations. In its mission to provide advice and information and to help search for partners or EU financing, the network employs almost 3,000 people to help businesses make the most of their opportunities in the EU. From Spain to the UK, from Germany to Poland, relationships and friendships are being created. The initiative targets small and medium-sized companies, the main creators of new jobs in the EU. It's a godsend for many of them as they embark on innovative projects. Given the current climate of economic crisis and credit squeeze, small companies are increasingly forced to search for alternative solutions.